Hi, and welcome to Paper Route Scrapbooking. I'm Nadine, and today I'm turning the camera around for a face-to-face chat about what is coming up in my life and on my channel. So I just thought that I would turn the camera around today and introduce myself to those of you who have never met me in person. I'm Nadine with Paper Route Scrapbooking, and I have been trying to post some videos and gather a little bit of a following in the last little while, and I'm over 100 subscribers, which I'm super excited about. And I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know that there's lots of content on my channel right now that you can go back and search through to find the kinds of things that interest you, and hopefully you'll find lots there. And I am headed away on vacation, so I will be gone for about 3 weeks. I have a few little trips planned. First, my whole family is headed out to Ontario. We're gonna explore Niagara Falls with all 3 of our boys and their girlfriends, which we're super excited about, and my grandkids. And then we're gonna head back to the Muskoka area where my son and his fiance live, and we're gonna have a wedding. So they're finally gonna get married. They were supposed to get married in December of 2020, but of course with COVID that didn't happen. It was supposed to be a destination wedding because we don't all live in the same province. So that's what's happening and new and exciting. And then I'm staying a week after the rest of my family leaves to help out with the grandkids because I still don't have to be back to work yet. And then after I fly back to Alberta from Ontario, I will be heading away on a girls' trip. We're gonna spend some time with my high school friends, which is super exciting. I've been friends with these girls for over 30 years, and we still do our best to get together when we can, and our lives have taken so many different directions, but we've always tried to stay in touch and see each other when we can. And then when I get back from that, I'm hoping to head away with some of the girls from my team at work because we need to regroup and start to enjoy ourselves again outside of the workplace. It was a really hard year for us last year. I work in a school with kids with disabilities, and my team is amazing, strong, independent women. And we really love each other's company, but of course we weren't really able to hang out outside of work, and so we need to kind of rebuild those relationships. So we're going to try some of that. And then we will be headed out to British Columbia, which is in the other direction. So for those of you who don't know, I live in Red Deer, Alberta, which is central, smack dab in between Edmonton and Calgary, and Ontario is about 3 provinces to the east. So if you're in the States, it would be going from Montana, Idaho area over to New York State. So that's where I'm headed for the first couple of weeks. And then our youngest son is ready to launch, and he's headed to university, and he's going to be going in the other direction to the west into British Columbia for university, and we're super proud of him. So we have a lot coming up, a lot of big changes, a lot of exciting times, but also it's going to take up a ton of time. But I'll be making lots of memories to make lots of scrapbook pages with you guys. So that's what's coming up in my life. As for my channel, what you guys can expect will be that I have pre-recorded my 6x6 paper pad layouts in an attempt to keep up with Allison Davis's one-page sketches for 6x6 paper pads layout class and sketchbook. And there's a playlist for that, and I think I've recorded up to week 15. So even if I'm away, I should be able to at least post those 3. The other thing that is coming up is that I have previously done, like in June and July, I had done a product focus of alphas. So you probably recognize these if you've been watching. And so I have recorded a little video on where my alphas are going. Are they going in the trash, or are they going to be new treasures? So stay tuned for that. That's going to be on here. I also did a layout share for the month of July, and I completed quite a lot of layouts. So those two videos are kind of long. So if you want to sit down and enjoy them after the kids go to bed or whenever you have a quiet minute, they're quite extensive. So if you're going to be in there for the long haul, grab your favorite beverage and join me. And if you aren't interested in that sort of thing, just please skip it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm cool with that too. In terms of my photo organization, so I did a little photo organization series here. If you haven't watched it yet, you can go back and check it out. It's only 3 videos long that talks about digital organization of photos, physical organization of photos, and how I am moving forward with my photo storage and organization. And my current steps are to keep up daily and monthly to deleting what I don't need, downloading from the cloud what I do want to keep, and saving in different places. So if you want to go back and check those out. So I just wanted to give you a little update. I have completed the scanning of all of Brandon's birthday photos, and so I will be taking that album with me because now him and his fiance have their forever home, and I feel confident leaving those treasures in his care, and he and his wife quite appreciate them. It's really nice to see them looking at the albums that I bring out there. I'll also be taking another album of Quentin's out that I have finished. And I haven't finished enough of Amelia's yet to bring one out, but that's coming too. And let's see what else. So I will be doing another album share. I posted one on Thursday, and the album share was of my layouts from a Seattle trip that I took, that I did mostly through live classes that I took in person with Jennifer Edwardson at Jennifer Edwardson Creative Inc. And so I have been also working through some of her free live classes that she puts out on Sundays, and has been doing so since the beginning of the pandemic. And I've been catching up on some of the ones I missed because I work Sundays often, and then I miss out, and then I'm too tired to do it when I get home. So sometimes I do catch up and sometimes I don't. So I've just been catching up on a few of those. So you'll see those in the layout share. And so that was my album share this week. And then I'm going to, for the next few weeks, I will do some album shares of my kids' sports albums. So if you're scrapbooking sports, you might want to have a look at those. If you just enjoy seeing other people's layouts, come along and watch. If you want to just see how my style has changed over the years, please do that too, because it's definitely different. The first one I'll share will be Brandon's, because that's where I'm going to start scanning next, is his sports album. And I would have finished that album in about 2012, because he stopped playing sports in probably spring of 2011. So it probably would have taken me about a year or so to get those layouts into an album. That's usually about how long it takes me. And so it'll be definitely older layouts, and it was of course created over a number of years. So you can see how I put that together. I do organize my scrapbooks that way, kind of like they're chronological, but they're by theme. So he has a birthday album and a sports album and a school album. So those are the ones that are going to go to his forever home. So I want to get those scanned first. So that's my next. I did get my goal for July done of scanning his birthday photos, and for August I would really like to get his sports photos done. Now that being said, I don't know how much time I will spend at home, so I don't know how much I'm going to actually get scanned. And if I don't, that's okay. I'll keep going at it in September. August will have, so for at least the first 3 weeks of August, I'm going to have a weekly video of my 6x6 layouts from the class. Like that, they're not 6x6 layouts. They're 1-page layouts with 6x6 paper pads from Allison's class. Those will get posted once a week as the weeks go by. The album shares will be my kids' sports albums. So I will have at least a couple of videos for you a week, but that's probably all you'll see for the next little while, other than that alphabet video and the layout share for July. Let's see, what else can I tell you? August will have no like product focus or project focus. If I get around to scrapbooking in August, it's just going to be whatever is on my desk or whatever motivates me or interests me. I don't have any crops planned for August because I'm not around enough, but I do have one planned for September, at least one, maybe two. So I will get some more layouts done for you for September for sure to share. And coming up, when I do get back to the craft desk and I do have time to share with you, because I'm going to be an empty nester. Terrifying and also very exciting. I don't know which one I feel yet. A little bit of both, I think. When I get back to the craft desk, I would really like to share with you guys a room tour. I know that a lot of people like to see how other people put their products away. So I would love to share with you. I'm very blessed to have an entire room dedicated to my craft, and I would like to show it to you. And then I would like to continue kind of a series from that on more in-depth organization. And we're going to start with that thing. Heaven only knows what is happening in there. It used to be a project thing where I would be like in the middle of a project and I would set it there and then I'd have it to finish later, because this room is at the front of my house, so it has to be tidy all the time, and you can't see that shelf from the front of my house. Like when you walk by these French doors over here, you can't see that shelf. But that has been a problem because now this has become like a dumping ground. I don't even know what's in there. You and I will discover it together. We'll pull that shelf down and bring it to my desk, and we'll take it apart, and I will put stuff away, and I will finish whatever needs to be finished on there, because that's crazy. I don't even know what's there. And that's a lot. Like, it doesn't look like much from here, but trust me, there's a lot in there. It's very well stuffed. So organization. I would like to do some organizing with you guys. Organizing is like my second passion. I really love scrapbooking, but I like organizing my craft supplies almost as much. Weird, I know. So when I do get back to the craft desk, yes, a room tour and some organization videos. And I would also like to start a series on using your cutting machines. So I don't have a silhouette, so if that's what you have, I don't really know that software, but the idea behind the layouts I will create will be the same. So I have a Cricut Explorer. Yes, I always get them mixed up. I have a Cricut Explorer, and I have a boatload of SVG files saved on my computer. That should probably, get some use. So there's two ways that I use my Cricut, and one is for cut files, which are very popular right now. I'm sure you've seen one if you've been watching any amount of scrapbooking video at all. People cut out a background or a word, and then they back it with patterned paper and make it all pretty, or they used mixed media on it. So that's one way that I use it. The other way that I like to use it is to embellish my layouts with it. So I like these layered files that have, of course it's backwards in the camera, isn't it? I think there's a way to fix that, but I don't know what it is. Oh, that's not it. Anyway, you get the gist. So where I get these files, I think these ones are from Miss Kate Cuttables. And then I like to embellish my layout with them and create a little scene and then put my picture in it. And I really like this for my older photos because I don't have as many photos. So like we would go, like here, we took our kids to ride ponies. I have literally one photo, but look at how cool this layout is with all of that jazz on it, right? And I don't just leave it at that. I like to, I don't know if you can see on those banners, I like to doodle. I like to use patterned paper. I like to add brads and other things to twine to make it just more, to add interest to it. I like to ink, I like to chalk, I like to do all the things. So I would like to share that process with you guys. Here's another one. This is the one and only time I took my kids to the ocean in BC. We've been to BC lots, but not usually to the ocean. So this is, yeah. And these were all the pictures I had from the whole thing. That was it. Little one hadn't even been born yet. And here's another one. So this one also, I don't know, oh, it's upside down, sorry. Not only is it backwards, now I'm showing you stuff upside down. But if you can see on there, I've used my embossing folders as well. So, and some doodling and inking. So I'd like to show you my process in getting these. This would have been in my layout share for July because I did a practice one to see if it's something I really actually wanted to do, and it looks like one of my rhinestones is falling off. But yeah, so I'd really like to share this process with you guys as well. So I'm hoping that that will also be a new series on my channel. What else can I tell you? I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to share with you. I hope you guys are having a fantastic summer, and I hope that you're enjoying the content here at Paper Route Scrapbooking, and I really, really love having you here. So if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button and become a subscriber. And then if you want to know every time a new video goes up, just hit that notification bell and it will let you know when a new video goes up on my channel. If you don't want those kind of notifications and you just want to get in here whenever you have the free time, that's totally cool too. You do you. This is a hobby. It's supposed to be fun, right? So I think that's it for today. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you did, please click the like button. If there's anything you would like to see on my channel, I would love it if you leave it in the comments. And I will be back before you know it. Take care. Have a great summer, everybody. Bye for now.